That tour was really interesting, don't you think?
A weekly cast of Judge Maxwell and Perkins.
嗨，大家好，我是大陆了。今天我们一起来玩《魔法之城侦探月下暴怒》，依然是由 China VJ 汉化组汉化的作品。好，现在我们开始游戏。
It's nice to see you here, friend. Several days ago, animages started disappearing in Paris. No one has a clue about why this is happening. I have to ask you to go to Paris with me and visit the Ministry of Control of Magic Races. We would be able to learn more there.
I'm glad to see you. Howard told me about you. I hope you can help us out with this case. Sorry, but I'm busy talking to the Animage clan leader. I left the case in my table. Please bring it back.
我最近注意到阿尼马格斯和狼人之间有些紧张，应该警告上级。我很担心这种情况。哦，这是一个狼人的故事。自古以来，有两种非常相似的魔法种族，狼人和阿尼马格斯。这两个种族都有变形动物的能力，通常是狼。我去，不让点啊！这儿有个狼的影子。这儿呢。不同的是，阿尼马格斯可以随意变形，不像狼人，他们无法控制变形进程。与狼人不同，你不能变成阿尼马格斯，他们是与生俱来的，任何狼人的力量都比不上阿尼马格斯。 由于狼人变形不受控制，长久以来，阿尼马克斯的声誉被玷污了。他们被认为是野蛮和好斗，而事实上他们并不是如此啊。哎，这个放哪？
I have a badge like this. They're given to the strongest of animages. They tell about the owner's power level. Maybe we can find out who's the next victim based on the power level.
We will be looking for information in my notes. You can search elsewhere. We've heard all about your achievements, so the entire ministry is at your service.
管理部徽章。还得找个充电线。93576。
You brought it here. Excellent. It all comes together. All the missing are on this list. There's only 2 people left in it. You, Howard, and Isaac Leddens. If you are okay, then... I believe the criminal would first target Isaac Leddens. According to our data, he has no family, and so will be easy to find alone. It's written that he lives at a University 158. Please go there and warn him as fast as possible. But isn't it interesting how the criminal knew that these animages are the strongest?
That's a good guess, Penelope. Werewolves and animages have good smell and can determine each other's power level by it. It could be that the criminal has been tracking victims for a while and already determined who's the strongest.
I know the street where Isaac lives. Please get going as fast as possible. Howard, be careful. You could be the next victim as well.
I know it sounds weird, but my wolf instincts tell me something very wrong happened here.
哎呦，漏电了。别这儿还差一个。说啥来啥。 哎，这对吗？哦，这样。这还对吧？有两个是迷惑我们的。
We should be very careful. I'll look around here, and you look somewhere else.
得有这个千斤顶，但是这个差零件儿。钥匙可以在这修一下。音乐又没了，不过这个游戏我也习惯了，这公司的游戏都这样。艾萨克在他家遭到了袭击，罪魁祸首是狼人或者阿尼马克斯。房子里没有人，所以他们可能抓走了艾萨克。是一只狼，哎，这个点不了。那这个变形壶还没找着。这儿，衬衫。 这个是什么东西还不知道，先回去吧。沉重花瓶。有树枝。这个我玩过。不是。这个是这个。大爪子。OK， 风扇调节器。哟，这么多东西，狼人好像是。
Thanks. I couldn't smell the werewolf before he attacked me. This is really weird. We should be more careful with this case. The wound is small, but it's not healing. This means that it either was a werewolf or an animage. Please take me to the hospital. There are people who could help me there.
这剧情显得就很生硬，你知道吗？ 最近我感觉有人在监视我啊，疯了吗？医生给我开了镇静剂，但没用。哎呦，坏了，没记住。哎，反向，我去，不审题也就是，这样，这才叫反向。哎，要一模一样的吗？什么叫反向？就是这边没有，这边就得有；这边有的，这边就得没有，这叫反向。
Thank you, Kristoff. Haven't any other animages appeared in this hospital recently?
I'm glad to help. Recently, we got an animage's corpse. I know the coroner, Bella. I'll ask her to tell you about this. Her office is at floor -1. Because this isn't your usual hospital, the lower floors are blocked, so normal people don't see too much. To unblock them, use my counter. I will look after Howard. The concoction might not work all at once, so he might need more.
觉得这个人有问题啊！这个人他眼睛是红色的，正常人眼睛哪有红色的？我一直对医学很感兴趣，这简直是奇迹。
Kristoff has already told me about you. The animage's body was drained of blood, but there are only a few shallow cuts in the body from claw strike. It also has puncture marks, but according to his hospital records, he had persecution mania, so he visited the doctor often. So he was probably prescribed some kind of treatment. It's not the first time I had drained bodies come in, but relatives are quick to pick them up. Isaac had no relatives, so his things are left here. We can look through them, maybe we'll find something. I've known werewolves and animages for a long time, so in order for us to get a better understanding of the case, you can go to the basement and talk to one of them. You can enter the basement through this door.
哟，这是酸啊！
My name is Sally. The nurse has went somewhere. Please help me and make the moon elixir, as written in the recipe on this table.
月亮炼金药，炼好了是不是你就能变成狼了？哎，用这个行不行？不行。哎呦，那么多东西！还好，我以为这样也不行。钻石去楼上拉玻璃啊？哎，不是楼上，好像这个。没看见，点太快了。
爸爸，你把耳机摘下来。录视频呢。我能不能戳一下？
行，知道了。哎呀，我的妈，吵死了！ 为什么这放不上？ 看来这里得放东西啊。这个是发条。哎，这个东西没注意，不应该。全是这个族的，是不是狼人干的？还是他们这个族里有内奸了？教鞭出来拿东西来。 这个符号是外面那柜子。狼牙。
Thank you so much. Kristoff told me that the first conversion is very painful for werewolves, so they are completely out of control because of all the pain. Kristoff invented this elixir that could help delay the conversion for a while, and asked a nurse to prepare it. I'm sorry you had to witness such a scene. If not for your help, I would have had a hard time. You don't have to worry about me. The nurse will come back soon and take the chains off. You can always count on me if you need help.
This is the emblem of Nicholas's werewolf clan. The wild animage called Nicholas has long lived in the woods out of town as he refuses to be part of animage and werewolf society. He is generally considered very dangerous. His pack attacked humans and werewolves. He was always against cooperation between animages and werewolves. So he separated from the animage clan and went to live in the woods. I can track their location by scent. Also, Kristoff made a serum to make it so they can't smell us.
I've sent everyone in the pack to find more werewolves while I recover my strength after our fight with the animages.
I'll look around to see if any of the werewolves are still here.
这就是来了一个新的地方。
For an animage, an electric shock won't cause much harm, and he'll soon come to his senses. I found some interesting evidence here, so we should wake him up and do an interrogation.
“为什么这些傻瓜没有意识到我们不能支持弱者？狼人只是阿尼玛格斯拙劣的模仿者，他们的力量甚至达不到我们的一半，这意味着他们不配像可悲的人类生物那样活着。”你这够极端的，你这。
I'm not crazy. I knew that these murders would be linked to me, so I did my research, and I even managed to get my hands on this list. The strongest animagi, as I understood it. My men arrived at Isaac's a little later than you, so I already knew about him. Also, if you've bothered to look into our activities, you haven't seen a single animage among our victims. Our fight was against humans and werewolves, but never against animages. Isaac Leedens was very cautious. It's almost impossible to catch him outside his home. So the attack would have happened right there, which we tried to calculate beforehand and maybe prevent. The murders were all clean, with almost no sign of a struggle, which means either the killer is very strong, or there's a whole group of them. But all the strong animages are on the list, and we couldn't find anything about the other groups, so someone else was acting. My amulet doesn't prove anything. We left an amulet for the victim after each attack, as a message. Which means there are dozens of my medallions in the city now, and it's hardly difficult to get one of them and just drop it off at the crime scene. And from what I've heard, some of the medallions did go missing while the victims were in the hospital. I have nothing to do with this. I have nothing to do with what has been happening to animages. You are such a fool not to have guessed that.
What?
It's very convenient to be a doctor. You can give anything under the guise of medicine. And yes, it was me who bit Howard. Now with the power of two of the strongest animages, I will avenge all the humiliation I had to endure. Because I have this serum, other animages and werewolves cannot smell me until I attack them. I don't need you, so I will generously spare your life. Because you wounded me, you will become a werewolf and find out for yourself what it is like.